Hello and welcomes back everyone, AnthWolf here with even more Star Wars The Old Republic, playing as our Jedi Knight Valeris Roh. Where we last left off, we're here on the world of Balmorra helping the Resistance recover some trauma kits, and the Chief Medical Officer, just known as Doc, promised to cooperate with us if we got him those trauma kits, so we will have to go back and see him. But we're going to be locating this Agent Jago, who's just to the southeast here. He apparently has a way to disable the Imperial satellite system, so he can't see what the Republic are up to. But he just got shot down, so we need to try and locate him. And he's round about here. Oh, there we are.
Fine.
Ah, he is dead after all. Great. What is this, though? This data recorder seems to come from Agent Jago's ship.
Mayday! Mayday! Can anyone read me? Comms blocked. That blasted satellite wasn't enough to shoot me down. The Empire's on the ground already. They'll search the ship and find the intel. I'm blasting the intel out with the garbage. That ought to keep the Imperials busy. The intel's away. I'm going down.
The distress call ends abruptly. There's nothing you can do for Agent Jago, but his intel may still be in the area. I see. Pretty straightforward. Now we need to use a holo terminal. Ah, okay. Yeah, I mentioned it about halfway through the previous video. I'm going to try and maybe ignore the bonus missions now, unless I feel the urge to do them, or there's something relatively easy. Like 10 enemies actually is pretty simple, but we don't need the experience anymore. We're too over-leveled for where we are, and we probably have, to be honest, never needed to do the bonus missions. But now we can just relax and obviously spend our time a bit more appropriately.
Commander Maydeen, I've recovered your intel. The agent didn't make it.
Even so, that's the best news I've gotten in a while. There's enough data here to build another satellite system. It's all in Balmorra in shorthand. Looks like the system's operated by the Hawkeye techs. The Hawkeyes are the best technicians on Balmorra. To control the satellite system, we'll need their help.
Just tell me where to go.
Most of the Hawkeyes are stationed at the satellite control tower, but there's one we might be able to reach. Ian Sarkis. I recognize the name. He's young, but brilliant. Bit of a wisecracker.
A Jedi learns to clear the mind of all distractions.
I'm more worried that he'll distract the Empire. Sarkis works at a well-armed auxiliary satellite station used to spy on the locals. There's an armory on site, and plenty of Imperial troops. He reports to one of the Empire's best, Admiral Rezair. No wonder they've got control.
Should I be worried?
You should be careful. The only way to beat Admiral Rezair is to stay one step ahead. Do what you have to, and get Sarkis back to the shuttle pad. He'll tell us where to go from there.
I'll get there as soon as possible.
I'll be standing by.
Okay, so we need to find this Hawkeye tech. He actually is in Camp Jacent. Back down to the Imperial base we go. Yay. It's not too bad, to be honest. Now, we got down here last time through this little area. And then from here, almost cutting straight across. So it's going to be where we were before, actually. We went through this opening to get to an anti-air turret.
You'll live. Ian Sarkis?
Point that thing someplace else, and I'll answer. Guess you must need me or the satellite system pretty bad.
I need you to get me control of the satellite system.
I'd consider that fair trade for a rescue. The Empire hasn't paid me since they took over. But if Admiral Rizair discovers you attacked this post just to get me out, he'll know the Republic's up to something. We'll have to make a few stops first so I can cover our tracks.
How do you plan to achieve this?
I'm a Hawkeye tech. We do more than just aim satellites. Just get me where I need to go. I'll do the rest.
Okay. Shut down the Imperial communications grid, sabotage the sonic transmitters, and reprogram an Okara droid shipment. Whoops, hello.
I've scrambled their comm channels. If the Imperials want to tell the Admiral what happened, they'll have to go on foot.
Okay, straight across to... We'll go this way first. We'll go sabotage the sonic transmitters. Doesn't really matter which order we do these in. Should be straight ahead.
Watch out. These transmitters used to keep Balmoran predators away. Now they attract them.
I see. Well, that works. And now we just need to deal with the Okara droid shipment, which is straight down here and a little bit to the left. What are we going to be touching? Ah! Come on. Come on. Made it.
There.
Program
Good
the
as
droids to
new.
fire on Imperials. A little more problematic than a tech gone missing.
And yeah. I think there's a reason why you go and do the sonic transmitters usually last. because you need to go back that way to signal for extraction. But that's fine. It's only about 30 seconds backtracking. So get this Hawkeye tech extracted, and hopefully that's our job done. Maybe.
There, good as new.
Thankfully we already dealt with the anti-air turrets there. Guy with binoculars up there. I don't see anything. Guess I was back to the outpost.
I was starting to get worried. There's a lot of Imperial movement going on up there.
Sarkis sabotaged a few things to keep them busy.
Ian Sarkis, sir. I left the Empire a few thank you presents for their hospitality.
That's our man. Can you get us control of Balmora's satellite system?
Not exactly, but I can shut it down, that's for sure.
What do you mean, not exactly?
I can get you one unauthorized command. Then the system will lock up, and it'll take the Hawkeyes weeks to detangle it.
That'll have to be enough. How do we make this happen?
The hack needs to be planted in the satellite control tower's main computers, right where Admiral Rizair and his men are stationed.
Does the Admiral have any other defenses?
Just his track record. Even in defeat, he always manages to strike the last blow.
Once the fight's over, just insert this disk into the main control console. It'll upload the hack. I need to get to a computer. Thanks again for the rescue.
Taking down Admiral Rizair and his men is a tall order. Are you sure you're up to it?
I'll keep my lightsaber ready.
Sarkis and I will wait for your signal. We'll be ready.
Slightly better. Okay. Yeah, I figured. The satellite control tower. Remember doing this for my smuggler. It's right over there. And I think you also need to go into the satellite control tower as... I think it's a Sith warrior. For one reason or another. I can't remember why. But we need to confront Admiral Rizair. But that should get us control over the satellite system. Okay, in we go.
You'll live.
Hello. Keep on forgetting we can use Force Sleep twice, can't we? Yeah. Haven't really seen a need to use it, but... There he is.
Enough. This ends here. The Republic should have used you better, Jedi. Healing the injured or escorting refugees? Such a waste.
Your overconfidence will be your undoing.
The Empire controls Balmorra. The greatest weapons in the galaxy are now in the hands of its strongest power. If the Republic insists on fighting those odds, Balmorra will suffer for it.
With the Empire gone, Balmorra will thrive.
As if we would leave it to you before destroying it.
I wonder what he meant by that. Ah. Here's the satellite controls.
One satellite defense system, courtesy of me. How's that for the rookie, Hawkeyes? Guys, tell me the other Hawkeyes are just ignoring me.
It's just me and a bunch of dead Imperials.
Odd. The Hawkeyes don't leave their posts. Unless it's to help nice people like you. Looks like the hack worked perfectly. I can get one command in before the system locks up. Just say the word and I'll... No. This can't be. The Hawkeyes are being executed. Admiral Rizier's orders.
How can we be certain this is true?
I can read. Easiest things to pick up are comm messages.
Sarkis, assault's already begun. There's an Imperial command compound. Can't locate. Destroying our defenses. Use the satellite system to find command. Shut down dispatch console. Mating out.
I'm really torn up about a bunch of stuff being destroyed. But we're talking life or death here. We've only got one command. We have to use it to find the Hawkeyes.
Do it. I won't let innocent people die.
The Hawkeyes are being held in the Okara droid factory. We're lucky. That's not too far away. I brought down their biggest defenses with the turbo lasers, but there's still a lot of Imperials inside.
If the Hawkeyes are still alive, I'll save them.
I can't thank you enough. Now hurry.
Interesting. We didn't actually get a choice there. And I always thought we did. Curious. So we need to go rescue the Hawkeyes in the Okara droid factory. It's probably quicker. Might as well start at the upper outpost again. We're quite familiar with that one. Yeah, I thought we would have had the choice to tell Sarkis there to input the command to locate the Hawkeye techs, or to protect the Republic compound. Oh well. So the Okara droid factory is just over here. I wonder if we will get to make that choice momentarily. See, maybe there's a choice still to be made.
You'll live.
Where are we going? To the research and development section.
If that's what you want. You'll live.
Kira, where are you? Ah, you're beside me now, I see. I think she was stuck on the elevator. Yeah, that was a little bit weird. I was hoping to be a researcher in this room. So we wouldn't be doing any more bonus missions, but it was free researchers. Not exactly 100 Imperials or something like that. There we are. Interesting, they're all Twi'leks.
You saved us. I didn't think anyone knew we were here. The Imperials were going to use us for target practice. We owe you one.
Get yourself somewhere safe.
We're going to run until there's no more Imperial flags. Thank you again.
Now we need to return to Commander Medine. Actually back in Bugtown. Okay, that works out. Get ourselves over to the compound cantina. And then from there we can go speak to the commander. Just waiting for everything to load. We are actually there. Yeah, we had actually arrived, it just hadn't loaded everything in yet.
Love what they've done with the place. You could almost forget this was a colicoid nest.
Welcome back. The satellite system's down and the battle's over. I've been in some intense ops before, but that... let's just say Bugtown never looked so good. We're holding the Empire back by the skin of our teeth. Freeing captive civilians wouldn't have been my choice.
The Republic's made up of allies, not buildings.
The Hawkeyes know Balmora's infrastructure better than anyone. Perhaps they'll make future victories more certain. Either way, we'd likely be standing in a bombed-out mess if it wasn't for you. You've got my thanks.
There's a lot of Balmora left. What's your next move?
Get into more populated areas. Start contacting the locals. Our next major offensive is Imperial headquarters in the city of Sobrik. There's a sizable Balmoran resistance set up nearby. Beck Talrot, the resistance leader, requested our aid, but the satellite system kept us from answering. I'd like to send you.
Anyone fighting the Empire can consider me an ally.
Beck's a bit of a patriot. He'll like your attitude. I'll let Beck know you're heading in that direction. He'll be waiting. I've got to get back to troop deployment. I'm certain we'll cross paths again.
Okay. So where are we heading now? Yeah, the Gorinth Canyon. Okay. We've got a few goods that we can sell.
Here's what I got. Look quick if you want. Bring your creds back anytime.
Okay, we'll break this video here once again. But when we come back, I might break the video quickly and just reset my net connection just in case it's something on my side. I don't think it is, but Balmora's giving us a bit of trouble at the moment. Unfortunately. Oh, hello. There's a... there's a heroic mission, but it's the weekly heroic terminal there. But yeah, when we come back, we'll go see the Chief Medical Officer of the Resistance once again. See if he likes the trauma kits we're returning to him. And hopefully he will offer his assistance in kind in locating the cloaking device prototype. But, as always, this is AnthWolf, playing Star Wars The Old Republic. I hope you've all enjoyed, and I hope you all take care. And I'll see you for even more next time. Until then, though, bye-bye now.